All right, welcome back to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. You're listening to Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, and we need to know some scores, so let's go to our man in the street or man at the bar, wherever he is. Parker, are you there?
At the unnamed bar that we're not allowed to mention.
I'm here.
Parker, we just got 30 seconds. Tell us what you got.
We got Creighton up on Louisiana Lafayette, 46-43 right now, just 3 points, so it's 14 minutes left in the game.
That tightened up.
And Tennessee is still up by 21 with about 7 minutes left.
Yeah,
Looks like they're going to pull away with this one.
That's going to be a big upset.
Hey, Parker, thanks a lot for contributing today. You did a good job, and we appreciate it.
And
no problem.
10 Asian Zing, boneless, it's your call. Not that we were, either way. Not that we would recommend going anywhere in particular for wings.
And there's games next Friday, right?
Not.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Parker,
all right, thanks, Parker.
Parker, we might need you to be available next Friday, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Parker. All right, guys, so the point of all this is obviously picking your bracket, making sure it's clean, getting as many points as possible. But let's talk fandom for a second. Who are you guys rooting for in the Final Four? Axel, who do you got?
Yeah, I don't have 4, but I have to go to my Florida roots, pulling for the Gators, and hope the championship comes back to the state.
Really? I thought that you weren't allowed to root for a team. You have to root for UCLA because you're in LA. Oh, wait a minute. That's a topic for another day, isn't it?
Well, if UCLA plays Florida, then it's going to flop.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as okay. And I thought you were going to say the LA Kings. You still want them to win the cup. All right, Mr. Sports.
To win everything.
Let's save you for last, but let's go to Doug because we want reasoned opinions last.
I can tell you my first opinion. UCLA is going down tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Yes.
Against Tulsa. All right,
you
heard it here first.
Tulsa is going to beat UCLA.
More importantly, Tulsa. We're going to take Tulsa straight up. All right. Okay.
Here's my Final Four.
Okay.
Kansas versus Michigan State. Louisville versus Arizona. It's going to come down to Arizona versus Michigan State. And it breaks my heart to say this, but I think Michigan State's going to be the national champion.
Wow, and you call yourself a fan. See, I think I've got one of those brackets where I actually picked Mercer.
And by the way, I only did one bracket.
I filled it out. I filled it out just this morning.
All right, what's your final?
So
score?
you were perfect yesterday.
I was perfect yesterday. I think my Uncle Warren will probably let me submit it a little late. Partial credit. I'll take $500 million. Final Four wise, I think if I remember right, I had Florida beating Kansas to get to the Final Four. I had, as much as I hate to say it, I also had Michigan State, Doug. I had, and this one hurt because I had Wichita State coming out of there, and I had Arizona. I actually had Arizona, Michigan State. No, I take that back. I actually had Florida, Michigan State in the final to play, and then I actually had Florida and Louisville, which now is Wichita State.
Want to try that again?
Yeah, I had Florida, Wichita State. I had Florida, Wichita State, and I backed out, and I actually had Florida, Louisville, and now I'm regretting it.
Okay, so who's going to be the champion?
Florida.
Okay.
I didn't realize that you were going to go with your sleeper and pick Michigan State.
No, that was Doug that went with his sleeper. Sleeper. Everybody in the country's picked Michigan State, and Doug goes,
how could you pick Michigan State?
They're a sleeper.
They had a rough year. They're a
sleeper.
4 seed. They have one of the best tournament coaches ever.
I know.
Tom Izzo.
Tom Izzo.
One of my favorites.
But nobody knows about him. He's a sleeper.
Should wake him up then.
All right. We're almost out of time.
All right, let's go to the expert picks.
Mr. Sports.
I, for one, did not have Michigan State.
Oh.
My Final Four.
No sleeper picks, huh?
No sleeper picks. Maybe a little sleeper.
Mercer?
I have Kansas playing Iowa State.
Wow.
Oh.
And
You bought into Iowa State.
I have Iowa State beating Kansas.
Wow.
Because I'm all bought in with the mayor, Fred Hoiberg.
Yeah.
Not a stunner here, but I have Arizona playing Louisville.
Yeah.
And in a stunner, I have Arizona beating Louisville.
Yeah, there's a shocker. No hometown bias?
And not Wichita. Not
a
a shocker.
shocker. Not a shocker.
Not a shocker. And in the championship game, I've got Arizona beating Iowa State.
Yes.
Wow. That would make Doug very happy. I would have to live with it, but I'd be very happy. Well, I personally would like to thank everybody for coming in. I think it's been a blast. Let's thank Parker, who withstood this entire thing with I mean, he should get combat pay for being at the unnamed place with beer and wings. I'd like to thank Axel for coming up, and I really don't think the plane is a bomb, but that's okay.
That's okay. You're wrong.
That would be another first. I'd like to thank our Mr. Sports, who's here all the time. You can listen to him every Friday, pretty much. And my co-host, Doug, for being incredibly wrong most of the time.
You're my co-host.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If I could throw something out there real quick.
Oh, please.
If you want to hear more of me, you can hear me on Tuesdays on ICLUradio.com, or you could download the app. I'm on from Tuesdays from 7 to 8 at night.
Yeah, and he
What's
does.
what's the site again?
ICLUradio.com.
ICLU.
It's the OT with Han Solo.
That's absolutely
All right.
correct. And you get to listen to sports for a complete hour as opposed to being interrupted by Doug's witticisms. Oh, that was a nice word. That you couldn't tell whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, could you?
Doug is right.
All right. Well, you're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour. You've been listening to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. AM 1220 KHTS. Have a great week, Santa Clarita. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.